Hello, this is Crypto Joe, and this is Joe Knows the Cryptos. So today we're going to be talking about EazyBot. All right, EazyBot, I'm going to do an update from where I was 12 days ago when I did my last EazyBot video. And we're also going to talk about my strategy very specifically with when markets going up and down, where I set the parameters on those EazyBots. And this is something you don't have to do, but it helps me. It's been helping me get a little bit more out of my EazyBot. So let's share my screen here. Share. Okay. So you'll notice, let's see, before we get into there, here is the home page for EazyBot. It's right here. As you can tell, this is all live on the internet. So I'm not that good. I couldn't create this out of thin air. So this is the home page. If you are trying to sign up for EazyBot, you do need a referral code. I do have one located in the video down below. Would love for you to use mine. If you saw it somewhere else, use theirs, but you just use it. And don't let that deter you from using EazyBot. It is a great system. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at my bots. But before that, let's take a look. In last week's video, they're not gonna make me watch this. I'm not doing that. But anyway, it was 12 days ago, all right? And in that video, it's not gonna let me, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to that. So, okay, so here we are. Here are my bots. Here's where they are today. So right now, today I've made $10 already. It's like 9 in the morning here. So 1587 is where my total EazyBots have made. Now, if I go over here, if they let me skip the ads, you'll come over here to where I actually show my EazyBots. This is from 12 days ago. I had made a total of 1422. 1422. See that? 1422. So if I take the, what did I say? 1587 minus 1422, 1587 minus 1422, that's $165 in 12 days. So I divide that by 12, that's $13.75 a day on average. And I divide that by about 4,000, that's about 0.35% times 365. That's 125% yearly return. That is not bad. Those of you chasing 2,000% returns or 2% a day, you better have a lot of free time and a lot of capital on your hands. That is challenging. This I do with very little effort. So here's what I'll show you. One of my strategies has to do with how much USDT is assigned. If you will remember, when here's my Binance wallet that's associated with, okay, that I have $4,900 in this. Last 12 days ago, I had about $4,200, but between the price of the coins going up, see the 1422 or the 1587, that's the amount of money I've made in the bot so far, this 1587. That has to do with the actual profit per trade, not the crypto or the coin, the underlying asset going up. So even though the coins have gone up, I made my money in USDT, it stays out of there. And so it's not because the coin went up, because the coins have all gone up and we know that. That's actually money made on the trade. Well, because the coin went up, I bought it low, sold it high, and then it goes back down, I buy back in. Then when it goes back up, I sell it back high. And we'll go over that in a second. But let's go back to this wallet. So you'll see since February 5th, well, it doesn't even go back that far. Let's go back 1 month. February 5th, here's where I was. I was at, $4,549. Today I'm at $4,975. And what do I have committed to this trade? Well, you'll see in that $4,500 or $4,900, I have $2,000 in USDT. So not in a trade right now. It's sitting on the sidelines, waiting for some cryptos to go down so they can buy back in. So when they go back up, they'll sell. You'll also notice I have about $800 of Bitcoin. Well, that's just Bitcoin I have left over from another account. That's not in the trade at all. So really, I have about, we'll call it $4,100 in this trade, but really only $2,000 in the trade. So what part of my trade, it's about $2,000 at risk right now in underlying crypto. You'll see AVAX, I have 573, Doge 353, Matic 333. You'll see down the road, I just have little bits in here. And so when they go back down, it buys in, and when it goes back up, it sells. It's actually pretty easy. So I had a question the other day from someone on my YouTube page, and they asked me, can you show what you mean by, basically I talked about leverage, right? And this is not real leverage. There's no margin calls, okay? The way it works is that this bot sends through what's called an API or a connection with Binance in order to buy and sell. So all this bot has access to is the API, doesn't let it transfer money. It just lets it buy and sell within my account. So that way I have control over my crypto in Binance. I guess I have to put some trust in Binance, but I have control. The bot doesn't own my money. They can't rug my money. Now I do have to deposit in order for the bot to run. It takes its profit out of my wallet here. So they do have access to this wallet, but I only put in about 100 in at a time. As you'll see, I have 16 USDT in there. So every time I take a trade, it might deduct a little bit of profit, their share of the revenue for doing all the main work. So yes, they could abscond with my $16, but that's more than likely not going to happen, because then their whole gig would be up. So they make money or lose money, or they make money when they do a trade. Remember, there's no losing trades here, because it only sells when there's a profit to be made. Now, you might be stuck in a trade for a while, which does happen, but there are no losing trades here. And I've actually showed that last video. Go back to the last video and check that out. So what does it mean? How do I have leverage, so to speak, without risking money and having margin calls? And this is how I do it. As you'll notice, the USDT assigned to these bots, 1,800, 3,000, 5,000, 600, 1,500, 600, 600, 1,500, 1,200, 2,000, exceeds the amount of USDT I have to trade in here. So why? What does that mean? Well, what it does, let's click on the Matic one, because I have 5,000 there, all right? So I don't have 5,000 USDT available to trade. But what this is doing is just trading like I have 5,000. Now, the problem is that if the market crashed, right? If the market crashed and all of these cryptos were going down, well, it buys on the way down, and eventually it's going to run out of your USDT when it's buying on the way down. So when the crypto's going up and we're kind of in a bull market, I raise these assigned up, right? I raise these up so it makes bigger trades. So it buys it. Now, if the market's going down fast, I'll put all these to the minimum or even pause them until they get down. And so that's not hard to do. All you do, let me just show you. We'll just take Matic. If I think the market's crashing, well, yes, I do want to buy on the way down, but if it's in a free fall, I'll pause my bots. And the way you pause them, you go into settings, okay? And then right here, it says active or inactive. I can click inactive, save it, and boom, I've paused my bot. So if crypto's in a free fall, I might wait a little bit. I might pause my bots and wait a little bit to see. Now, I don't have time all day long every day to do this, because I'm at work. I do other things. And so what I do is that if I notice it's in a free fall, if it's at night or the morning or a weekend, I'll pause the bots, right? And then I'll reenact them when I think things have leveled out. I'll reactivate them. And so all you have to do to change how much you want to assign to that bot, you can just start adjusting it this way. I can put 2,000 in here. I can get really nuts. I've never gone this high, but I could put 20,000 in there. Now those trades would be big. You'd be risking a lot of your little capital on each trade. So, I keep this, at around 5,000. If it's going down, I'll put it down as minimum of 600. So that's basically how I take advantage of that. And here's the trades. I don't mess with the EazyBot. This is what I pay for. I pay for them to figure out what how the trades should go. And so right now it looks like I'm in 2 buys on Matic. So the first buy, my initial buy, was at a price of $1.55. I bought 107, so that's a total of $167. Now, it went down by 2%. Look, it went down to 152, so it bought a cover. It's when it buys on the way down and sells on the way up. So it bought a cover. Now, if you look at one of these are one of the trades that have already closed out. So I bought in at 154, price went down to 151. I bought again, and then when it got to 155, it sold, and I made $3.35 on a total of, what is that? About $200. So that initial trade, what is that? It's about a 1.5% on that trade. That's not terrible, right? Did I do that math right? Yeah, about 1.5%, give or take. And we just so I know someone's going to be like, dude, your math sucks. I'm like, dude, you are right. 3.3579 divided by 204.25. So that's about 1.6%. My initial math was fine. So that's not a bad trade. Now I keep going back down here. Same thing, it bought two and then sold one. Let's see if we have any more extensive ones. Buy, sell. That was a quick one. Buy, buy. Let's load some more down here. Let's load some more trades. Let's look for close trade. Yeah, the Matic was moving so fast, but let's keep, you'll see I have a lot of these so we can keep going. Okay, here's a big one. You see it kept buying, buy. Matic was going down, 133, 130, 128, 127, 129. And then it sold. It sold at 129. Then it went back down. I bought it in, bought in, sold, sold, buy, sell, buy. So all in all these trades, on these trades, I made $4.63. And those trades lasted a couple of days. You'll notice from 2.9 to 2.15. So again, that I made about $4.60. What is that? We'll call it 63 cents. Divided by how many days was that? 6 days. Okay, so that's about 70 cents a day on those trades. It's not a ton of money, but all these ones add up. So the more bots you have rolling, better off you are. I think EazyBot allows you to do 2 bots for free to test it out. I pay for the 10 bots. I'm probably going to upgrade to the VIP to get 25 bots and dump more money in here, because this, like I've shown you in the last video, this has been working for me for, let me find this. Where is it? My wallet, my bots, my exchanges. This has been working for me since August 25th. No losing trades. Let's get back over here. Here's my dashboard. Company over. Where is it? My account. Here we go. Sorry, I'm terrible. So trade history. Okay. So this goes back. All these trades go back. If I went down to now it's 13 pages. A couple days ago it was only 10 pages. But if I go back to my original trades, you're looking at August 25th. August 25th was my first buy-in on the trade. And I have not, you'll notice, here's the profit and loss, 0 or 1.45. There are no losing trades. I can go to any one of these pages. No losing trades. Now, your risk, there is always risk. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm showing you what I'm doing. Your risk is always that crypto goes to 0, or crypto, no longer valid, or the exchange your money in takes it, or EazyBot says, look, I'm done. I'm shutting down our servers. You're done. But that is it. So you have to have money in your exchange in USDT. You have to have BNB. I got to check mine. Yeah, I have $23 of BNB as gas fees. You have to have money in your wallet here so they can take their profits from. And that's because they take a bit of the profit in exchange for you using their system. So you pay an upfront fee and you put money in the wallet here, and they take a small bit out of each trade that you do. And you have to have money in gas fees over in Binance, and you have to have your bot on. If you come to here and this little green light is red, one of those 3 things is happening. Either you're out of USDT to trade, you're out of BNB to have gas fees, or you're out of USDT in the wallet here in order for them to take their profits on. So if all those 3 things are there, then you contact their customer support. They've been very good on customer support. I've used them 3 times now, and they've been very reactive. So that's very promising. That's all I got. If you had any value out of this, please like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions about the EazyBot, let me know. If you want to follow me to see how I'm doing in the next couple of weeks, I will be giving more updates. I will talk to you next time. See you later.